Girl, listen. Fire and electricity are luxuries. They're what we reach for first, but when you can't have either, you gotta get creative. Today we're learning how to stay warm using your body, clever insulation, and stuff you already carry. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before we warm you up, quick reality check. A fire or a running generator is a billboard. Smoke, light, and even the hum of a generator can attract people, helpful or harmful from miles away. In a situation where staying unseen keeps you alive, that glow is a risk. Use fire only when you absolutely need it. If stealth matters, we're going to stay dark and get warm another way. First, your body generates heat constantly, and you can stack that heat like a savings account. Here's how. Huddle up. Sharing body heat with others is the fastest temperature boost. Skin to skin touching, spooning, and holding each other as close as possible is basic biology. Next, move to generate warmth. Sure, controlled exercise raises core temp. Try not to sweat though. That moisture kills the warmth you just generated. Now that you got your blood pumping, stay nourished. Food fuels heat. Keep snacks handy because calories fuels your internal stove. Finally, keep dry. If you get wet, then your chances of warming up decrease dramatically. Now let's talk clothes, cause the secret to warmth ain't one big coat, it's layers. Your first layer, also known as your underwear layer, should hug your skin and be capable of absorbing moisture. Then, your next layer is for insulation. You know the bulky materials found in winter coats that keep you warm. Top it off with your shell layer, something that blocks wind and rain. And please don't forget your head, hands, and feet. That's where your heat escapes the fastest. Now, let's talk about if you are really out there roughing it. You don't need fancy gear to keep warm, just creativity. You'd be surprised how you can use leaves and crumpled paper as effective sources of improvised insulation. Other materials you can use as makeshift insulation include natural and synthetic fibers, feathers, hair, aluminum, copper, foam, cardboard, wood chips and shavings, animal hides, and many other materials. Resources such as plastic, rubber, mylar, dirt and foliage, and cardboard can be used to block the wind and rain or create a barrier between you and the cold ground so it doesn't drain your body heat while you're sitting. And if you've got foil, a mylar blanket, an aluminum can, a chip bag, or any other shiny surface, reflect the heat from the sun back towards you. Even a sealed bottle of water, rocks, shatterproof cookware such as ceramic and metal can be heated, wrapped in fabric, and used to help you keep warm. As for animals, a dog curled up by your feet? That's free heat, girl. Please be advised that sleeping directly on the ground is not ideal, because the cold earth will steal your warmth. Even if all you have is a pile of cardboard or dry foliage, it helps. Now, a quick preview of some unconventional fire starting methods. Steel wool with a battery, aluminum foil with a battery, focusing light with a convex lens, or even sparking a flame using a car battery, a pencil, and jumper cables. Don't worry, we'll break these down safely and in detail in a future video. Now, let's talk about 3 simple survival heaters you can make in an emergency. A clay terracotta pot warmed by candles underneath it. A tin can packed with paper or cardboard soaked in a fuel like alcohol, acetone, or melted wax. Or you can heat metal, ceramic, or rocks. When the items are hot, cover them with fabric and place them inside a shelter to radiate slow, steady warmth. Please note that you will have to keep rotating the items when they start to get too cold to maintain a comfortable temperature. Also, be mindful of the types of items you are using to avoid heat explosions. Did you know that there are ways to generate heat without fire at all? Perfect for stealth survival. Here's the tea. Epoxy curing. When resin and hardener link together, they release heat in a natural exothermic reaction. MRE flameless heaters. Magnesium iron alloy reacts with a little water to produce instant heat. Calcium chloride. Found in ice melt and damp rid. When it dissolves in water, it creates an exothermic reaction that releases energy in the form of heat. Sodium acetate, made by mixing baking soda and vinegar creating a supercooled liquid, that crystallizes with a click of metal releasing stored heat instantly. Iron oxidation, the same reaction inside hand warmers. Iron powder rusts quickly when exposed to air, releasing long-lasting warmth. Anhydrous magnesium sulfate, which is a dehydrated form of Epsom salt that creates exothermic reaction when exposed to water, which then releases heat. Rule of thumb: if you intend to make your own hand warmers, calcium chloride and magnesium sulfate heat up when exposed to water. Sodium acetate heats up when you bend metal. Also, ladies, quick survival truth: some things make you feel hot, but they don't create real heat. They're just tricking your skin's heat receptors or boosting your circulation. Think of them as fake heat hacks. Things like eucalyptus or clove oils, spicy foods, ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon. Icy hot or tiger balm, alcohol rubs, menthol products like peppermint gel or vapor rub. Even friction, cupping, or a good massage. None of these will warm a shelter or save you from the cold, but they will boost your mood, get your blood moving, and distract you from pain or chilly weather. Perfect for morale, not for survival heat. Look, life be lifing, and sometimes you don't have a choice. If you need fire, make it small, quick, and smart. Burn dry wood for less smoke, and keep it covered when you can. Generators? Use them short and sweet, and never at night. Sound carries in the dark. And always have a blackout plan. One gust of wind, one stranger too close, and you need that flame gone instantly. So sis, warmth is layers, movement, food, teamwork, resources, and strategy. Fire is a tool, but it's also a signal, and sometimes silence and shadow are the real protection. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you learned anything new. And as always, stay warm, stay stealthy, and stay alive. Love you, sis.